every single business is a snowflake, right? And to your point, some businesses can, reduce usage, right? So if we think of an office building as a great example, they may decide to reduce the amount of electricity they're using to cool the building during that time period. Or even better, if they can anticipate that this is what is happening, they've actually pre-cooled the building so that they're now reducing usage during that time period because they're not having to run their HVAC systems. But if we start looking at manufacturing, mining, a variety of other circumstances, what they may do is they may essentially go off the grid during that time period. So we may think of this as essentially batteries, generators, a variety of other means that they'll use to essentially stop drawing electricity from the grid and generate their own electricity. And we're starting to see more and more of that decentralization, right? The installation of solar, installation of wind, and a variety of other projects are now starting to shift the power supply of where the actual power comes from. And so this starts to change kind of how the grid itself behaves, and further kind of cements my point of where we see it going is that as you increase more and more sources of electricity, there's going to be more and more times where, in fact, the grid is going to say, I have too much electricity, right? We have this problem in a number of US states already. Hawaii is quite notable for this. The number of the utilities have actually stopped people from being able to connect their solar to the grid because it's generating too much electricity. And so you can, like, it's not just one directional, right? This problem. So as the energy landscape continues to shift and change, these problems and challenges will continue to magnify based on it.